dry all the way through.
Oh, hello and welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing. I'm your host, Dixter Hobo. No one's joining me other than a couple of drivers, but we'll crack on. Welcome to Season 7, Round 1 of Australia. Looking forward to this. It's been a long month of no racing, but we're going to get some action, although no one has come out of the poxy pit lane yet. Let's read through the standards. Everyone's on the same points, Daisy. There you go. Nothing to redo. Hope you guys are all good. Make sure to say hello in the chat. Jack, hello from the toilet of a hotel room in Cyprus. So, first, a couple of questions for that statement, Jack. One, the toilet. Two, Cyprus? And you're watching RPR? Really? Nah, I'm joking. You've been better. That's not. Oh, I'm guessing you're having a what do you call it? The deli belly. Hey, Mrs. Moylan, how are you? Hope you're well. As cars are now out on track. Who's the first one? Is James? Oh, it's James retaining his title. He's been the first one out on track. Fuck off, Lulu. Lulu is one of the drivers in the party, so that's why I'm telling him to fuck off. In the party, by the way, I do have, I believe it's Moyland, Rob, and Lulu. Speedy did leave, I think. There was meant to be another commentator here today, but I think he's fucking fallen asleep. He's not here. I'm very good. It would be better if I weren't sweltering hot, but it's all good in the hood. You know, nothing like a bit of RPR to cool me down. At least I'm not driving. That could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Is Moreland in here? Who are the parties? Who's in here? Who's in the parties?
Sorry, I disappeared for a second.
Oh no, it's him. Yeah, no, I'm just checking. Welcome, Moreland. You looking forward to today's race? We've got an interview with the driver.
No,
Huh?
it's too warm.
So, Australia is quite a warm place, so very realistic.
It's nice to be racing again, but yeah, I've just literally just pulled a shirt and a bandana out of the freezer. That's where I disappeared to. So I'm cool for this about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to be boiling again.
Well, good luck in your race, bud.
Thank you.
And we'll jump on board with James out as he's retained his title. We're first out on track. Now we've got a different layout here in Australia. Not you guys would have seen it already, but if you don't know, I will show you where exactly is different. So right now, everything so far is pretty much the same. We have a couple of corners been widened, but here is where the majority of it happens. This corner's been opened up, so it's now more flat. And then round here, they've cut the chicane. So right now, they'd be getting ready to brake for the chicane, going left and right. Now they're going flat out through here on the approach to, I think it's turn 9 and 10 still. I'm not entirely sure. I'm doing a little count up in my head. And then this next section's not much changed. Heavy braking into turn 6. And then into the DRS zone once more. Ran this. This is a lovely track. It's a nice flowing track. And again, another part of the track's widened a little bit. It's a bit further deep as well. So it's a bit wider and a bit deeper. And then back to normality as they come around the final 2 corners now. All the curbs have been updated for this track as well, which is nice. This is a very low traction area around there, so it could cause a couple of spins as James Al's going to cross the line for his banker. And our first official lap of a 120.2. Jack said, big up Lewis, going to the end. Going to end up top 30 goats this by the end of the season. If he actually turns up, very true. I doubt it somehow. BD sets the new fastest lap of the race on a 119.2, so second faster than James Al. But James Al is not pushing as yet. He's still with no ERS, as Chubb goes to 119.15. 119.115. Let's have a look. Let me have a look, see if I've got the driver's listings on who is in what car. That might be able to help people. See what everyone's in. Jackson, that love hearts. So Jack, you're not enjoying Cyprus, I'm guessing. I'm hoping it's not too bad there. What's temperature there, by the way? What is temperature in Cyprus? I want to know how we're comparing right now.
35 over.
Ah, look who's just fucking messaged me. Sleeping Beauty himself. See if we can get him in as James out heads to the pits. So who we can get on board with and have a little look on the lap. Alju. Okay, I've got to say his name right. Aljudifa. No? Al. Al. Aludifa. 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 We learnt his name. It's Aludifa. Gonna message this numbnuts. How dare he be late for RPR? How dare he? Algia. Oh, because I want to say Aljudifa, but I can't. It's not his name.
Aludifta.
Aludifta. How do you pronounce it again, Rob? Aljudifa.
Aludifa.
This sounds like how you doing. Aljudifa crosses the line, sets a 120.0 up into 4th. Who else we got on board with? We got on board with Scotty, the man himself, in the lovely Alfa Romeo. Lovely exit there. Nearly lost the back end, but kept it quite nicely. Okay, so I'll go through, because we did have a spin the wheel allocation, so if you missed that, where the hell have you been? But here's are the teams and teammates and cars of Season 7 here. As we're going to watch 1 second as Scotty goes around the final corner and crosses the line. Lovely DRS open. Is he going to beat the top? It looks like he is. 119.0. Yes, he does. It looks very quick. My Dutch face also looking very quick on the 119.0. Not much separating them two guys there. Now, this is the guy to watch, Johnny Stokes. We'll stand board with him while I go through this. So in the Merc this year, we have the team of Moyle and El Stefano, same pairing as last year. In the Red Bull, slightly different pairing, we've got DXT Lulu, or DXT Lewis Williams, and Speed number 25. In the Ferrari, the same team of Avi and Erez. In the McLaren, we've got Jack Latus and Chubb, which is good to see Jack as a full-time driver now, which should be interesting to see. Moylan goes fastest now, at 118.7. Very, very quick. 3 tenths faster than Scotty. Well, we are watching Johnny now. Oh, again, another big twitch there. A lot of cars twitching out that last corner, there after the DRS. It has been widened, like I said. It's a bit longer. Here we go. So, yeah, Johnny's pulled out that one. Didn't like the look of that. Let's jump on board. Put some pressure on DXT Lulu. So on to the Aston Martin. It's going to be a team of Johnny, aka Hudzojo, and Booker Bronco. Hopefully Booker gets some points this year. The AlphaTauri team of Mr. Carl and God's sake, that's so hard to say this year. Aljudifa. No, it's not right, is it? Aludifa, isn't it? Aludifa. I've got to get used to that. It's weird. Lulu's going to cross the line on a 120.5 up into 9th. Not bad from Lulu, actually. Quite impressed. And we've got a reserve of Itch Jerome here, covering for El Stefano's not in. Alfa Romeo, so we've got a repairing that we've not seen for a few, or some of you might not have seen before, but if you're OGs, you'll know this pairing from back in the day of Johnny Stokes and Scotty Harris. So that's a team that's reunited. They was in the McLaren last time, and they are now in the Alfa Romeo. And in the Haas team, we've got Neles B and Almighty Evan, and finally in the Williams, Rob has kept his contract, and he's joined by Crookie. Which I don't think Crookie is here. Oh, Crookie is this. It's GDC. GDC is Crookie. So there you go. I'm going to board with Itch Jerome now as he comes down to the new and improved 3rd sector. No twitching there, so it seems to have that under control. I'm going to read some comments in a minute. I know I've missed a logo while I was doing that. I'll have a little read. Final corner now for Itch Jerome. And it's nice to see the Mercedes back in the silver. Crosses the line and he's going to go a 1:19.0. Wow, it's a quick time from Jerome. Very quick time from Jerome. So we've got, at the moment, we've got a Mercedes front row. Quite impressed. As Johnny Stokes is back out on his outlap. Okay, so let's read some comments. Lulu, that is my man. Mate, it's good until you eat in Taco Bell. Well, mate, come on. Taco Bell is a red flag instantly. Oh, look who's fucking decided to show up. DXD, sleeping fucking beauty.
I'd rather be asleep.
Fuck off, you would rather be asleep. It's the RPR day, mate.
Oh, mate, honestly, usually I'd be buzzing. I completely forgot about this, to be fair. I fell asleep about 6:30.
Such
I
a
woke up
letdown.
rudely awakened by just being fucking sweating from fucking sleep.
Your mic's a bit low, by the way, so I'll give you a
Far
warning.
away from my mouth.
Johnny Stokes now on his second attempt on his flying lap. He has got a lot of pace. We've seen a lot of practice from Johnny where he has got a lot of pace. We'll see if he can translate that in the first race of the season as cars are getting out the way. Little onboard shot now of the Alfa Romeo. Bordy says good luck tonight, boys.
What you streaming on highway?
I'm on the Tube of You.
Or on the DXT one?
Yeah, DXT one. Been proper humid today and yesterday. Some Jack is in Cyprus. It's
He doesn't know
32,
heat like this.
35 most days, but it feels like 40. We're hitting 38 today, mate, and we're gonna hit 40 tomorrow. Nuts. Boylan's asked about the burrito he had at Taco Bell. Johnny Stokes now, can he get a better exit out of this corner? He can, and he's looking very good for it now. Much better. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him, which looks like, I think it's an Alpine ahead of him. But here we go. Last final straight now on the home straight for Johnny. Can he get into 118s? Can he beat Moyland? He can. A 118.6. 1/10 or 1.5 tenths faster than Moyland, the reigning champion. Can Johnny be challenging for that title this season? Or will Moyland come back for another? Or is Jack going to be the one to spoil the party as a new and up-and-comer? On board with Mr. Carl now, who he's kept in his Alpha Tauri this year, so he's kept his contracts from last year. Nevo, are you in yet?
Yeah, I'm just setting up the stuff.
Taco and some super crunchy thing. What that is, mate, but don't get it again, Jack. That's what I'm going to say. Here we go, Mr. Carl now as he comes into the heavy braking zone. Keeps it on track. DRS wide open now. Don't forget, guys, this is a complete no assist as well. If you're not used to this race, it's a no assist here. No racing line, no nothing. This is just driver versus machine versus the track. The cars have massively changed since last season. They're very much more difficult to control. As we get into DRS now on the home straight for Carl, can he set a decent time of about 120.7 up into 13th, which isn't a bad time. Beating GGC, Rob and Neles. Hadzojo now is also on his lap. It's lovely to see. Oh no, and he's retired.
Oh,
Commentator's curse. I was just about to say it's so nice to see that Aston Martin back to original colours. No more crappy little pink. And he's DNF'd it. He's hit it into a wall. Oh, Johnny, what have you done? Oh, okay, anyway. Yeah, Alex, he's out. He's out, Alex. He's binned it. He's binned it. James Al now. Now, James Al's time on a 119 dead. Very, very good. Can he beat it now? Obviously on a push lap at the moment. Down to 50% ERS. Sounded like he ran out of fuel there. That was weird. Has he run out of fuel?
I don't think so. He's still going too fast.
He just lifted, haven't he? I think he's lifted, hasn't he?
I think.
New game, same skills. Guess I've just got lucky every other time.
He's in the pits now.
Yeah, he pulled out of that one. Who else is on a lap? Chubb. Oh, Chubb's gone second on a 118.6. Great time from Chubb.
Go on, Chubb.
I tell you what, that
He
McLaren
fixed his little
looks
curse
sexy.
from. Mate, I love the McLaren on this game. It is so bloody nice, mate.
Even down to the wheels, with the Google Chrome wheels. insane.
Yeah. It looks so good. I mean, I know they livery changed a couple times in it because it had less black on it when it first came out, like in the concepts
The
for
black
the
makes
season.
it so much better.
But yeah, I mean, I would have been happy even if that whole top bit was orange, but then they had to do it with more black. But it looks so nice.
Even blue would have been nice there as well, actually. I do like the light. They got a nice light blue colour.
Yeah,
I do like it.
they kind of kept like the Oh, who's that spun around there? That's a Williams. Is it Lulu?
Nice, Rob. Rob's round.
Rob.
Rob, it's ghosting on.
Yes, the lobby host has forgotten to turn ghosting off this time.
Boo! Scotty's shit. Speedy's retired. I'm guessing that's in the
Speedy
pits.
retired, thinking that he's safe. I mean, I
Well,
kind of agree. I think he's pretty safe.
there's 17 drivers. We've got three sessions here. I would say everyone is pretty much safe. Rob is on the cusp, but I think he's going to run out of time now to go out again. Unless he's very quick.
Well, Neles is still in the pits, so he ain't coming back out. There's not enough time, is there? Well, I mean, if he's clicked it and it's cracking on.
No, there's not.
Yeah, no, there's not. So,
if he would have had to have done it on like the 2-minute mark to have a chance. It takes you about 20 seconds to actually get back out.
It just takes so long to get out. If his car randomly popped out, I mean, now it's 100% definitely too late. So I think Rob's safe.
Yeah, Rob's
just based
definitely
off
safe.
the fact Neles has given up.
Oh, Mr. Car was spun. Mr. Car was round, but he's going again. I've avoided the wall there. Error just jumped. Who just jumped up? Someone just jumped up.
It was Rob, wasn't it? Yeah, Rob.
I've gone up to
No,
14.
Al-Jadifa's DNF'd. Al-Jadifa's lost it.
That'll be why then.
So Alex, is this still turn 8 and 9, or has it changed now?
I generally haven't looked, mate.
I think it's the 8 and 9.
I'm assuming it should be the same.
1,
It's still
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I suppose 9 and 10. I suppose now 9 and 10. Depends if they count that as a corner though. 9 and 10. Never know this with F1. Stupid. So yeah,
They altered the corner numbers, didn't they? When they took out the right-hander before the long left-hander before, where Al-Jadifa went out, they deleted that corner number.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it done something to it. I want to call it 9 and 10. I might be wrong, but I'm calling it 9 and 10. So Al-Jadifa was safely through as well on a 120.4. That was good enough for 13th. Yeah, good enough for 13th. But just behind Errors, and now he's DNF'd. He's out.
Yeah, so that whole sweep from the top, from the right-hander at the top,
yeah,
just at the start of sector 2, is corner 8, and you go all the way through that bit before you get to 9 and 10.
I think it's 9 and 10 then. So they're not counting.
9 and 10's are really fast, left-right, at the end of the long corner, but yeah, there's no other bits in between that really now. You've got 6, 7 and 8, and then it just sweeps around.
But they're not doing like a Austria and counting like this. For example, this is one turn, and then this.
Well, yeah, see, this is
another
actually
turn.
more of a turn, as J Mail does.
Yeah,
well,
this is another turn here. 18.4 from James Al. Wow, that is quick.
Someone's been practicing.
It's not needed though, really. Like, I don't. Whether these guys know, I said they are safe. They are all safe. It's going to be interesting to see as well with the change of the qualifying rules as well, Alex, with the season.
Yeah, that you can just you can start on whatever tire you want, can't you?
Yeah. So basically,
using soft.
The qualies are all going to be about pace.
Yeah.
Which I can see.
Which is kind of good.
I can see the point, but I do like the strategy behind the going on to mediums in Q2.
Yeah, I think it worked for the purpose because people would never, like, if they didn't have to, that they would skip. They'd go out and just, do a really crappy lap or something and save a set of tyres. Whereas now they're kind of like
it validates it.
Yeah. Whereas now it's just like you go out there, you do go as fast as you can, and then you get to start on whatever tyre you want to anyway.
It's like when but you won't get no drama like with Bahrain, like we did with us in Bahrain, where we was all happily sitting on the mediums, and then you came out in softs and scared everyone to go out on softs.
Well, I mean, I just like messing with people's heads.
It worked though. It caused some drama as well.
It did.
Alright, so your Q1, obviously we don't matter about who's in the top 15. or the bottom, top 14 even, because Al Jadifa, he's now out, Neles is out, and Hadzojo is out of this session. With Al Jadifa and Hadzojo both DNFing, Neles not having a fast enough time will be sitting out of this session as well. It's nice to have you, by the way, Alex. I've missed you, buddy.
It's nice to be here. I just wish it was not so hot and I actually felt like doing something.
Oh no, it's bacon. It's bacon. So the temperature in the office today was 37 degrees.
I was working in Heathrow.
Oof.
Literally right next to Heathrow, one of the warehouses there, and we had to stop wrapping cars at 10:30 because the vinyl was just fucked.
At 10:30?
At 10:30 in the morning, you just put
Jesus
it down
Christ.
and it just instantly bubbled. Like it was weird. Like we did 2 vans, and it was getting a bit warmer, but it was kind of doable. And then we literally whipped out the last bit of vinyl to put on, and it just felt like it felt like a water balloon. And it was also, but it felt really really flimsy. And then we were just like, okay, we put it down like perfectly, and then we were swatching it down, and it literally just just completely bubbled because it was just too hot. You just can't.
Was no aircon in the room?
No, mate. The warehouse, mate. It was no aircon whatsoever, and it was cooler. It was cooler in the warehouse. Outside though, in the direct sunlight was roasting, and in the warehouse was just. You had no direct sunlight, but it was over 30 at 10:30 where we were. So it was yeah, it sucked. So we just had to be like, we can't do this, it's too hot, and then came home.
Fair enough, mate.
And I've literally just been sitting on my bed pretty much all the rest of the whole day, really, then fell asleep.
Yeah, my office has no aircon, but it was fairly. I felt warm in the office. I didn't feel hot, but I felt warm. And then I left the office when it was time to leave, and it felt like I walked into an oven. I was like, okay, my office was actually quite cold. Well, quite cool. It was not cold, cool.
Yeah.
And then I went to my nan's. I thought to change the ring battery, so I had to go around my nan's, and it was like walking into a fridge. I don't know how they did it, but they got their house freezing cold. It was amazing.
Oh, yes.
Lucky bastards. And I come home here, and it's just the same, muggy. Just muggy.
It's just disgusting. Like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Like, I used to hate it, but when it gets to like 28 degrees, I'm like, oh, it's just so hot. Like in certain things, you hit 28, you're like, oh, it's so hot. And then you're looking at how hot it is, and it's like saying like 36, and you're like, what? Like, what is this temperature? Heat. What is this for the UK? Like, just.
Because even like driving, like it just felt like you was driving in like I said, in an oven. Like it felt like it was hot air being blown at your face. Like you had the heater on.
Yeah, me and Josh were bombing it down like the M25, and literally, both our hands were out the window. And it wasn't cold. Usually you put your hand at the window, and if you're driving at some speed, it's still breezy, right? This was just hot, like smog. It just literally was constantly hot, and we were both just like silent for pretty much like most of the journey. We were just like, we're not even talking. Like we're just absolutely ruined by the heat.
I was okay outside. Like when I was driving down, it was actually okay. I thought I'd be really hot and sweaty, but I actually was not sweaty at all. I've only started to get hot and sweaty now, being at home. Because I think there's no, not even fresh air, but like there's no.
Speed is invalidated. Straight away, turn 1.
There's no sunlight or anything to like evaporate the moisture. Whereas when you're outside, it's really hot. But I thought it was capable, and I could cope in it. Yeah. James Dow just messaged in the chat, domination.
Yeah, it's so weird, like with this heat, and yeah, tomorrow's going to be even hotter, so.
42, they're predicting in some place. In Boston, 42 degrees.
Yeah, I'm working in Oxford tomorrow, in High Wycombe tomorrow.
That's meant to be quite hot as well. Middle of the country meant to be really hot.
Well, obviously the problem is London is like the hottest area, right? That's what.
No, it's actually not. Like.
Is it not?
Well, not today for tomorrow. Today it was. But for tomorrow, it's meant to be
like 39 or something.
Yeah, Boston's saying 42. They're reckoning.
I mean, just why?
I know.
What was it?
But yeah, in London it was. I was in Wembley, so I'm on the edge of London. And it was hitting 38.
Oh, everyone keeps invalidating turn 1.
Well, James Allen the first one under the belt.
118.9.
Scottish
GGC Luluna 19.9. GGC invalidated. Speedy invalidated. Chubb just invalidated. All turn 1. Cole's invalidated.
Boilers. Oh, there's a spin there. Moylan had a bit of a kick out there in the last corner, but he's got it under control.
That last corner's still a pig.
Yeah.
Here we go.
190, lost a lot of time.
119.3.
I gotta say, it
Errors
does look
19.5.
sexy, that Mercedes with the Lewis Hamilton, you know, little inserts.
Yeah, with that colour one, it does look quite nice.
Does look lovely. Good choice, more than your driver there. Scotty now on board with. Oh, he's got no wings. Can't wait on Scotty. Speedy's trying again.
GGC's invalidated again. Where's Chubb? Chubb must. Okay, Chubb's coming through the final sector. He's just got through turns 9, 10.
Joe's okay. Also, you got Johnny Stokes as well.
Yeah.
I want to say more Johnny Stokes. Someone's spun, or is it just someone going slowly? I think it's just Scotty keep out the way, isn't he? No room on track at all. Everyone's based. There's only one little gap on track. Everyone else is really spaced out.
Yeah. So if you jump back, so Johnny's on his lap, isn't he?
Yeah,
Chubb's
Johnny's on his lap.
just about to start. I want to see if Chubb can make it past turn 1 without validating this time. Let's have a look.
As Johnny comes up to turns 8 and 9, sorry.
Oh, he's invalidated again. Cool. The track limits around here are no joke. Chubb has invalidated again.
I did this in career mode, and I was struggling with the last corner. I think my setup must have been wrong. I get bottoming out.
Bit deep.
I couldn't do the last corner at all. Like, it felt like it
Oh,
was impossible.
yeah, I did a little bit around here, just like on a time control. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't actually too bad, but there's a little kick out there from Johnny as well. This last corner's just been a bitch for the last, I don't know how many, like, Formula Ones. 118.4 from Johnny.
I couldn't do what Johnny did there. I couldn't be in 5th. I had to go around it in 3rd. I was losing half a second to a second in
really?
against the AIs.
Okay. To be fair, I haven't tried it with the setup I've got now. Johnny does look like the man to beat this season, currently.
Obviously, there's no Jack today.
There's no Jack Laters. I mean, I haven't seen his times, but when we did that our practice race,
yeah,
Johnny was
quick.
so fast.
Johnny looked quick. So we go. It's Jerome now coming around the last corner. He's covering for El Stefano. What can he do? As he crosses the line, a 1:17.9. Wow, very quick from Jerome.
Wow, go on his drone. That's a lovely time.
Nemo.
Why is Jerome in the Mercedes, by the way?
He's reserved because no Stefano.
Oh, okay.
Nemo.
What?
Remember the kid we banned years ago?
From what?
From our league, Young Lights.
Yeah, Jerome.
It was Jerome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jerome or Jerome?
Jerome.
Oh, okay. So he's like not the same person then. Well, it could be. Checking.
I mean, it's possible we said his name wrong the whole time, but.
Oh yeah, no, with me, yeah, definitely possible. I'm glad that oh, God's sake.
Al-Udifa.
Al-Udifa, that's it. I'm glad he's not in the session, so I ain't got to say his name. Al-Udifa.
Well, we know what it is now, so there's no excuses.
James said, I'm loving this track. My time was on Q1 tyres. Was Johnny top 30 around Spa fast? On 17% worn. Okay, I think we have two different conversations there. Avi now, Mr. Smooth's going to cross the line. To probably just finish his lap, but it looks like he's weaving a little bit. That's a 1:19.3. Just above his teammate.
Him and Erez seem pretty similar pace, but I would say they're both slightly slower than what they were doing last season.
Yeah,
at least at the moment.
It's a learning curve.
Oh, of course, it's the start of a new game, but
Scotty now starting his time. Hopefully he doesn't get wing damage or an invalidation again. So turn 1, turn 2. Oh, he's very close there.
Very close there from Scotty.
But yellow flags all over the track at the moment.
I think there's people going slow. Yeah, there's people going slow.
There we go. Most of this track is pretty much untouched, but the areas that they have touched, they've done it massively. Mr. Carl is out of sessions. Has he crashed, Mr. Carl? I would imagine so.
Oh, that's deep from Scotty. Didn't invalidate though, but it's going to cost him probably couple tenths, 2 to 3 tenths of a second maybe.
And momentum as well, most likely push down this back straight.
Yeah, that's it. It's probably might cost him more actually because he's going to be slower down this whole straight.
Not so straight.
Well, not as straight, but
makes that lovely.
Oh,
how did he get?
I thought he cut too much then.
Yeah,
I was like,
so did I.
But
Mrs. Moylan, yeah, he crashed. How did he crash? I was about to say her name. I'm not going to out your name. How did he crash, Mrs. C? I won't tell everyone he names Claudette. Don't worry. He's coming around the final corner now.
Oh, he's lost it!
He's a
There,
wheel.
that is that corner. That is that corner. I thought, do you know what the weirdest thing was? As he was doing it, I was thinking, cool, he's giving it some through there, like in 4th gear, revving it, and I was thinking, that's mental that his car so he's sticking, and his back end just went, woo, bye! So, that is unfortunate for Scotty.
Will's giving us a little wave.
He will be out of this session, but it does open up the chance now for a few people to creep in there. You got Speedy out there, coming up to turn 9, GGC just behind him, coming up to, coming up to turn 9 and 10 as well. So Speedy just there, through 10 on the way, on the run down to turn 11 now. In the Red Bull.
So Bull. Same thing as what Scotty did.
Really?
Scotty did, yeah.
Yeah, that last corner is going to be a bit of a doozy, I think, on this game. Yeah, well, it was last game, I think, to be honest.
It wasn't as bad, places. I don't think. This one's
deep
bad.
From Speedy.
Yeah, that was deep. I like how the cars sit. They sit like they're up in the air, don't they? And like the rear wheels are lower than the front.
Yeah. There you go from Speedy, 120.9. That's enough to get him into the top 10, but probably not enough to see him through.
Yeah, GDC's gone faster, 119.9 up into 7th, which knocks
That's it.
Joe
That's not
down
a bad
to
time.
10th.
It's all pretty close, obviously, but
Chubb's so Joe's in
10th. Oh, Chubb's struggling. Chubb looks like he's got pace too, but he's got to get this qualifying curse like away from him from last season, obviously.
He definitely does.
He's got pace in this game. He might just need to knock a 10th off a few corners, just like wheel it in a bit, and just get a lap done. He's coming in now, going for a last hurrah. Oh, have they changed that pit lane?
Maybe slightly.
That wall on the right hand side was sticking.
Quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really sticking in.
Lulu's got it. I've caught it. Ah, Lulu's crashed.
Yeah, turn 9 and 10 again. This was always a corner that was very easy. So
8 and 9. 8 and 9.
It's 9 and 10.
I thought it was 8 and 9. You said.
No. 8 is right at the top of the sector.
Oh, okay, 9 and 10.
Then you get nothing.
Wow, I was right the first time. That's shocking. I was more surprised I was right the first time. So yeah, so he's going to have a new wing. GGC is probably going to come into the pits as well. And we'll get...
Lulu might be okay.
Joe's gone round again. Joe's gone round on the start.
Oh no.
So that's ruined another attempt from him. Who's going to do?
Yeah, that's pretty much his qualifying over. Unless
he has to get round quick.
He has to get round.
He's got time.
You know what? He can do it. He can just do another quali lap, ruin his tyres. Hopefully he's got enough fuel to keep going at a decent pace. If he runs out of fuel like halfway around the lap, he could be screwed. He needs to get back in, change tyres, and get straight back out.
He's in saving mode, so he can either be maybe try one more time on these set of tyres, or he's going to bin it all together and, like you said, come in.
I think
you'd imagine if you're going to come into the pitch, you would just rinse. There you go.
He's out of fuel.
Gone. He's out of fuel. So he's got to really put. If I was you, Joe, I'd put on your overtake, mate. Rinse it to get back in the pits. Dutch Face is back out on track, and so is Chubb.
So is Chubb as well. Yeah, obviously, it's with Dutch Face and Chubb which could ruin Speedy's day here. He needs to try and, when the sector...
In all fairness, they should be far.
It's so close, I don't know if he's going to do it,
It's going to be harder now for Joe because...
He's got to get in and out, and that usually takes a good, minute.
And that's with fuel.
Yeah.
Let alone without fuel, going around, how fast is he going? 100 miles an hour? That's slow pace for an F1 car.
Yeah. So who's going to be... So Dutch Face is going to be on his lap first, so we're going to jump on board with his Alpine.
I do like the Alpine with the pink and blue. I think
I don't actually mind. It
goes better
Here we go.
Than the McLaren, than the Aston Martin. It suits it better than the Aston Martin did.
Yeah, that's true.
Pink and green is a weird combination.
It is.
Blue and pink.
Face here down into turn 1. Took that quite nice and easy. Didn't want to invalidate there. Actually, left a bit of time on the board, but needed to be done. On the run down now to turn 3.
121.4. He can make up a lot of time there just by making the simple things right. That being one of them.
Line there, yeah.
It does.
I like how you can actually clip that curb now.
Yeah, it's nice. It does look like that Dutch Face is struggling for pace on this game.
7 and turn 8. Yeah, I've noticed that actually.
Obviously, he didn't manage to get into Tier 1 on TTFL. Okay, I know we are a mixture of assists and no assists, but even so, with Dutch Face, you expect him to be in Tier 1.
Through turn 9. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the Renault engine sound.
I think it's one of the better ones. I think.
I don't. It's very loud.
It is loud,
but it's not like a nice raspberry, like, you know, V10 sound. It's just, I don't know.
I like
it's
how
okay.
you can hear the hybrid engine more. You can hear like the whining hybrid. Here we go, Dutch face now.
Dutch face now coming through turn 14. Oh, very easy. He was into there. Slab of the brakes. He's coming down onto the line. Can he beat Speedy's 120.9 with this? He's going to 119.1. Nice lap time. That didn't seem that quick. He left a bit of time on the board, but it just shows. Oh, Erez is round.
On turn 1 as well.
I think Erez is safe though. Speedy's now out of the top 10. Obviously with McDutchface going up, so Speedy's not even coming out.
Chubb's gone third, 118 for 7.
There he goes. He's done it. Nice time there from Chubb. Manages to get laps
the
on
pits
the
for
board.
tyres.
And Avi goes third on a 118.6. So there's some of Avi's pace. There he is.
Rob now needs to get
late
rounds
to the party,
to have one more attempt. He has 20 seconds to get rounds. The last part of this track, it's going to be tight. With
it's going to be tight. He's probably going for it. Look at him into there. He's gunning it.
No, he's not going to make it.
That's too much.
Too much.
He needed to be on about 15 seconds here.
Yeah. Unlucky,
Rob. Unfortunate for Rob there.
Yeah.
But just knocked out from Avi.
Lulu is going to finish his last lap. And a 119.5.
Hey, 119.5 goes up to 8th.
Yeah, into top 10.
Nicely done there, Lulu. Lulu's been keen in the game, you can tell.
It looks like as well that Erez will be safe. No, even though he has got damaged wing. Definitely will be safe.
No, everyone else is finished. Erez is safe.
Yeah. Dutch face on a 119.1, which got him safely through. Erez, says safe. Anyone else going for another lap? Maybe James. Can James go to the top of the board again? Can he beat a 117.9 even?
Yeah, that's a quick lap from Jerome there.
This looks quick from
Let's
James.
see what James is going to do. It does,
it's not as quick, but it definitely looks quick.
Go 118.3, so it's a quick time, but you know, we're talking about almost 4/10 of a second, half a second almost to Jerome.
Mrs. Carl said, I wanted to be in Tier 1. I know you just missed it by literally 2 places, Mrs. Carl. I think overall you ranked 22nd, which is a fair showing, you know, like, considering as well, obviously we had 2 champions that got automatic qualification. You know, it's unfortunate, but obviously it is what it is. So technically you were 20th fastest because two of the champions didn't need to do evaluations. But obviously we've got to let the champions into Tier 1 because you've got to have some sort of reward, I suppose. But yeah, I'm looking forward to our new season as well. I'm looking forward to this season as well, massively, in RPR.
This game seems a bit better. It's kind of compared to the last one, like I don't know, it just doesn't seem as crap. I really hated the last one.
There we go. Yeah, the last one was awful. That wraps up our Q2. Now we move on to Q3, which is the top 10 shootout. We'll be saying goodbye to Rob, who's in a good place actually in 11th. Speedy in 12th. 13th is Scotty. And 14th is Carl. Actually, saying that, 11th doesn't make difference anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say, 11th doesn't have the same lure to it anymore because you just get to start whatever you want to anyway. So 11th now is, yeah, it's not. I mean, it's still not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad qualifying position. But
11th is 11th though.
11th is 11th. That's it. That's all it is.
It's just 11th now. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not like
Q3 though, Rob, is it?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Piping up. It must be the first time you made it, isn't it?
Yeah, my hands are shaking, mate. My arsehole's flapping the whole lot.
Give your sister your controller back.
Drenched in sweat.
I got back sweat and everything, mate.
That's it.
Get the controller back from your sister.
Even his eyelids are sweating. He's never done that before.
I've never felt my toes sweating then, have I, either?
Apparently his arms are heavy as well.
His arms are heavy, his knees weak.
Vomit on his sweater already.
I'm spaghetti.
He's nervous.
But on the surface, let's come and ready to drop bombs. You know what? Baby Danny loves that. He's brilliant.
I told you. Babies love Eminem, mate. He's rap it to Olivia all the time.
Here we go. For the first time, here is Q3 and James out. Can he make it a hat trick of first laps? He has been beaten up by his teammate there, but Dutch face invalid his first lap. James looks like he's going for an overtake on him. Here we go, James. Oh, he's gone down the outside. Oh, it's a great move.
Oh, there we go. James trying to get some track position there.
Yeah. Said James wants to have the, first lap.
Well, this is his first lap on his used set of tyres, right?
Yeah, it will be. It won't be a push lap from him.
Yeah, it'll be kind of as fast as he could go on these tyres, but a bit of a banker. He always likes setting a banker.
He loves the banker. He loves the banker.
He's a master banker.
He's definitely a master banker. I am liking the pace of Jerome. Jerome looks like he's going to be an underdog for this as a reserve. Rob, is Jerome
pretty good
permanent reserve, or is he looking for a seat?
He's a permanent reserve at the moment.
Is he wanting a seat?
He's not expressed interest in taking a full-time seat.
He has got pace. There we
go.
go.
Often he can make it, I suppose, doesn't he?
Yep. James Al's going to cross the line to set the first time, or start the first time. Can he get through turn 1 and not come a cropper like everyone else? And he has. Nicely done. Actually, very nice line. He's doing PSGL. What the hell is PSGL?
Pro Sim Gaming League. Or Premier Sim Gaming League.
So not Paris Saint-Germain League.
Yeah, no, PSGL is obviously like probably the biggest one now.
Or Pint Size Geezer League.
So PSGL do a lot of things, but they do race. Oh, they race, to be fair, like I think it's almost every day.
TTFL is the biggest league. We have many drivers.
Yeah, I mean they have like down to like tier 7 or something ridiculous. Well, they do Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, which will be irrelevant soon. So I guess they'll probably end up merging all their leagues together, but I'm not.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. It'd be good to finally end the debate, and we can just claim that PlayStation is faster.
That's not up for a debate. Just put the times together from last season, and you'll see how much quicker PlayStation were.
Yeah, it was nuts. Let's have a look. Here we go. So James Al's going to cross the line. Nice clean lap from James. I have to really report on it, really. Nice and steady. Set to the 1:18.5. So it's a good little banker for him.
Who was that? Oh, Chubb's in the wall.
Well, he is.
I mean,
no damage though, by the looks of it.
Well, I saw stuff fly off of his car, right? And yet his wing looks pretty intact.
No, the bottom of the wing's missing.
Oh yeah, the bottom.
That's it.
Wow,
I thought it looked weird. I was thinking that's a high wing, but yeah, he's lost the.
Now that looks
the
pretty
whole
cool.
very front of it.
That
does
looks
look
pretty cool.
So Moreland with a 1:18.0 there, so that's brought him very close to what Jerome could do. Jerome's invalidated this lap. Lulu's about to cross the line and do a 1:19.1.
Dutch Face 1:27.2.
Dutch Face always does this. Oh, he's lost it! He's managed to stop it though. Who lost it?
Who lost it?
McDutch Face lost it.
Oh yeah, so Scotty did forget to turn off Ghost him, by the way. Oh, GGC!
Oh, DGC has absolutely ruined. Is that part of the side pod almost? It looks like in the wall there. I mean, I know the wings are big.
Oh, this qualifier for going the wrong way. He did. In all fairness, he did go the wrong way for quite a while.
Yeah, but he couldn't really do anything because he had to wait for people to come. This is one thing that annoys me about this game, and he's still in there. Like, you're waiting for people to come past, and it's like, you're driving the wrong way. It's like, I'm waiting so I don't kill people. Like,
he was getting off the racing line.
Yeah. Like, what more can you do, really? That's unfortunate for GGC, but we'll start 10th. Did beat Rob, still. So, I mean, well done GGC there.
Ain't hard though, is it really? But Rob's like, to defend himself, that's what I'm saying, you know? So Jerome now, as he comes round sector 3, looking like a fairly decent lap in the McLaren. No, the Russell's Mercedes.
No, Mercedes.
The Russell Mercedes. I do like the look of the silver, Alex. It is grown back on me a little bit.
Now I've seen it now more, it does look quite nice.
I think it needs to be more shiny though. It's a bit
I think the thing that gets me with it is like the no side pod design. Like it just looks a bit. It looks like it's melted.
Yeah.
Or 1:17.6 there from Jerome.
Yeah,
that's a very nice.
Actually, you're right. It looks like it's actually melted.
It looks like it just looks like it's been out in this heat and it's just melted.
You know what it looks like? Actually, you remember playing Halo?
Yeah.
It looks like a grunt.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like a grunt from Halo. Oh, very weird. Very weird.
Chop's back out on his outlap. Avi's on his outlap. Erez is still in. Oh, Erez has just come into pits from invalidating his lap.
Yellow flags are waving. I think that's just for
Lulu's round.
Oh, Lulu is round. He is as well. Wait.
Same space that GGC went round, and I think he's trying to quickly get done so he doesn't get disqualified.
Yeah, engages reverse there.
Safe.
Now wait for Chubb now as he comes round to set his first. We'll start the time for his first lap.
Dude, every time I switch to a different car that's out on track, there's like a second delay before the audio kicks in. The car.
Got audio.
Oh, I think that's one of the many audio bugs with this game.
Yeah, I mean this one's not too bad because it's normal sound. It just takes like a second to kick in. I don't mind that. Yeah, there's I don't know how they can constantly
PS5
glitches.
Doesn't have that issue. I have instant sound.
It does, well, everyone's made about it on every console, aren't they?
I'm saying I've got instant sound. Instant sound. What I do like about this graphics as well, it does look like the car leans to one side as she goes around the corner, which is a nice touch.
But when they've been off track, they get dirty.
Yeah, I know.
You can see proper dirt on the cars. It looks looks realistic.
It does. I think this is probably the most realistic F1 I think I've seen in a while. Obviously, you ignore the crowds, but in terms of like track and car, like the importance, even the crowd to an extent, actually doesn't look too bad.
I mean, the crowd looks better than like most games. Like if you look at a FIFA crowd, it's literally just like the cardboard cutouts still.
Yeah,
don't forget you get to manually set yourself up on the grid as well now.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to that.
That'll be fun to, the first
I can't wait till it comes up all 20.
I
was going to say, I can't wait till it comes up all 20 drivers disqualified.
Yeah.
Well, you just get pushed back, don't you? You get pushed back about
118.7 from
Chubb. 2 feet. Good
time in that from
Good
him.
time. Avi's right behind as well. Goes a 1, not 18.6.
So
a little bit
waiting
faster.
for James out to come out on a fresh set. And who's that coming out now?
Erez about to start his outlap as well, so he's just behind. And I'm liking the Ferrari again. It's looking like a nice colour again from the Ferrari. I think they could have gone more red or a more shinier red as well. But I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it.
The Erez about to start his fast lap now.
Oh, it's just
you know
PC
why
and
it's
PS,
matte red though?
Go on.
It's matte because the metallic red, the paint weighs too much.
Yeah.
Is that what it?
If you look at the Williams, they stripped.
Yeah, they stripped.
When you're looking at it from T-Pod, there's a black streak as it goes down the nose of the car. They took the paint work out and just left it bare carbon to save weight.
Yeah. I think McLaren got that as well, actually, on the front of their nose. You can see bare carbon.
Mental that it comes down to weight so much that they're like changing either the paint that they're using or stripping the paint off. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're not making the drivers have a shave and...
Yeah, or shit.
So you can have Lewis... yeah.
Yeah,
Lewis can keep his little...
Like, all his jewellery and stuff and his braids or whatever.
Lewis sitting there wearing... Why is this car 10 pounds heavier? I got me gold. I got me chain with a lock on it.
That's it.
You've got to counteract the fact that George is 12 inches taller than you, Lewis.
Yeah, and about 40 inches slimmer. You turn sideways, you can't see George anymore. First time from Erez is going to be a 1:18.8. Yeah, Jack said that the league, that PSGL is just PC and PS, no Xbox.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Xbox too.
RPR Crowro. Good evening, fellas. RRL had about 6 drivers disqualified for missing the lineup on the grid. Fucking hell. It's going to be fun. It'll be fun to watch. I don't know how you can get it wrong.
For info, RPR are looking and working to start a PC league as well.
I wouldn't say
that guy Alex. That guy Alex.
Crossplay.
Once crossplay's in, it'll make it. If we can get an established PC league going and then integrate and go on a skills-based or
like what we did.
time-based, like what you've done in
You
TTFL.
see that, Alex? Copying us again. Blatantly copying us again.
It's unbelievable.
Fuck
yeah,
yeah,
they
no.
copy us. And then they copy us and then make us do it.
I know.
Cheeky bastards.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
no.
I'll tell you what, Rob. I'm telling you this fucking now. I am not doing your e-files. It took me long enough to do fucking ours. Oh, get out.
Here we go, McDutch face. He's done his first little slow lap that he always does, and then he's going for this second timed run. See what he can try and do. Currently sitting in ninth with his 125.1 that he's just set. So he needs to try and get this one down and in there. He does look like he's struggling for a bit of pace, so I'm not expecting...
Yeah, but 125, that's way off. I don't know what crossplay will be like.
No, that's obviously
like,
from his banker, but I mean in general.
PC, clear console, much quicker.
Everyone's bunched up, man. It's like watching Monza.
The thing is, yeah, there has to be. Sorry, I'm going back to this question. There has to be some sort.
Mate. It's only in the last 20 seconds. Don't worry about it, mate.
Go on. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, probably can.
Yeah, so we go. Turns 9 and 10. Very nice Dutch face.
Lulu's round again.
Lulu's round again.
Lulu
Invalidated,
sucks,
and he's
Lulu
ghosted,
sucks,
so he's
Lulu
not gonna actually put too many people off. But with Dutch face now, coming through turn 11.
Should be an easy improvement for him. I reckon at least a 10-second, well not 10-second, but at least a 5-second improvement.
So what's he going to do?
Big twitch. Big
turn. Oh, and he's lost it. Last corner.
Oh, straight in the pit.
Straight in the pits. Beautifully done, McDutch face. That's what he wanted. And he did try. He was thinking about trying to go out there and get another lap in, but he's literally put him firmly into the pit. So that's his time up. So Lulu's obviously invalidated. Who's the next across the line? I think it's going to be James Al. It's going to be James Al.
Yeah. But he's currently 3 temps up at the moment, so looking like a good time.
Oh, he's invalidated it on turn, pretty much turn 12. That's unbelievable.
Avi's invalidated as well, so don't bother going to him. Johnny Stokes, what can he do? Can Johnny challenge for a podium? Can he break up the party? No, he can't.
He's in the pits.
He's retiring.
Johnny Stokes in the pits.
Chubb, what's Chubb doing?
What's Moyland on? I haven't seen his split times yet, but he's coming through turn 14 as we speak.
Can Chubb break up there? Chubb does improve, but doesn't go up anywhere.
Not enough. And Moyland, a 17.8. Oh, it's on, I think. That's a lovely time for Moyland and Drones, obviously. Ooh. So he's backed out. Drones.
James said he crossed the line on a 17.9. James out.
Did he?
So he would have just pipped. He would have pipped Johnny Stokes.
Yeah, he would have been third.
Yeah, so as Jack was saying, with the crossplay on the PC, as long as they bring out a non-cheating method or non-cheating thing you can check.
Yeah, I was going to say that one.
Yeah, it's only probably with PC. There's lots of ways to try and
if anything, I think with us, we're just going to do a console crossplay rather than a PC involved in it as well. So just keep it on console. But there we go. Yeah. Your grid, sorry, Alex, go on.
I was going to say until you can see whether they're going to do some kind of anti-cheat or something like that. Yeah, it's probably better off doing that.
Yeah. So your final top 10 for the race will be Jerome in pole, and Moylan in second. So that'll be a Mercedes lockout. First time I've seen that for a little while. This in real life and in the game. In third, we've got Johnny Stokes. In fourth, James out. Fifth, Avi. Sixth, Chubb. Seventh is Erez. Lulu is in eighth. Dutch Face, unable to get a good time on the board, in ninth. And GDC, who disqualified himself, is 10th. But, Alex, there's a lot of quick drivers and a lot of pacey times that obviously invalid or whatever happens. That
still close as well.
Very close.
With RPR, it's still very, very close. Like, you've got the two. I mean, you could say obviously James are invalidated, so you've got 3 that were going to be in the 17s. Johnny's only just off that and has a bit more pace to spare. So you've got 4 people probably looking at like that little bit, few tenths quicker than the rest, but then you've got everyone else split between like half a second. So it's still very, very close. Anything can happen. Still, people getting used to this new game. I can see a few spins and a few crashes coming in.
Yeah, I definitely
can. Interesting race, I think.
Obviously, with the mistake of ghosting being on, there won't be as many collections, which is a bit of a shame. I do like to see a big old crash.
Scotty's kind of ruined it for us, to be honest. He's actually just ruined it completely.
I don't want to watch it now, really, Scotty.
I'm just going to press my button. Go off.
Might watch, what's that shitty league called? RER. IER.
That even still a thing?
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
G League instead. I'm only joking, Scotty. We love you. Even though it took you like every fucking day to get you to your evals at TTFL, still love you. Alexa, turn on wall lights. Thank you. Oh, that is bright. Rather upset about that as well. I'm not surprised, James, that you had a quick time. And here we go. We're going to get to see the first ever manual picked to grid, or park to grid, in RPI history.
So, Moylan's on the hards. So, Jerome's on the mediums, Moyland and Johnny are on the hards.
Got it on yet. Give me a sec. There we go. Got it.
Well, I'm reading it out to him, aren't I?
Oh, no,
So, Jerome's on the mediums, Moyland and Johnny Stokes are on the hards, James Al, Avi, Chubb, Erez and Lulu are all on the mediums. McDutchface has gone softs. GGC is on the mediums. Rob's gone for hards. Speedy on the mediums. Scotty and Carl on the hards. And then Algidi, Finelles and Hudsojo all on the mediums. One thing I have noticed in my very few laps on this game so far, the softs suck dick. Like, the softs are atrocious. They don't last very long. And they just don't feel that good for any duration, really. You get like 2 to 3 kind of nice laps from the soft. I mean, 50% will be a bit different, but I feel like you only get a few good laps out of the softs before they're just rubbish. Whereas the hards are just durable, and the mediums seem like a very good tyre.
Definitely. So before we start this race, make sure you've hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to both channels, whoever you're watching on, if you're RPR or you're on DXT TV Live, please subscribe to both. But yeah, with the tyres, I think there's a strategy to this. I think it's better to go hard on the start because your tyres are nice and warmed up. There's no real warm-up you have to do. They hold heat quite a lot, I've noticed, whether it's a glitch in the game, but from Formation Lab they hold heat quite a lot. And then when you go on to your softer stint later on, because we know the tyres are basically ice cold when they come out, it's better off quicker to heat them up than being on the hards.
I've noticed every time, like, I once accidentally started on the soft tyres because I forgot to change like my race strategy, and it was just not the way to go. Starting on the...
Oh, Johnny's done it. He's done it. He's done it.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's better to be on a harder compounder tyre for the start, whether that's a medium or a
I will say,
hards.
the angle they give you for this is crap.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
GGC as well.
GGC's are next on. Anyone else going to do it?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well done. A lot of different angles got cars aimed at, which is quite nice to see as well. But there we go, very
still
quick.
Behind, man. It's not going to be from front. So 5 lights, and let's go. Here we go for the... what is up with these camera angles? Give us something, thank you.
Here we go.
So Jerome gets a good start. Moyland almost gets swallowed up a little bit at the start, but does manage to hold on. John, is that Avi? It's Avi.
Yeah,
Avi is around right on the start there. He's ghosted out of the way. Rob's down into 16th as well. Might have been just a hard tyre start there.
It's very hard to get these cars underway with the
look at
low
this.
traction as well.
They're going through like 3 deep here.
Yellow flag's
into every
waving again.
corner.
Who's gone round? It's Rob.
That's Rob.
Rob's hit a wall.
Rob's not, and he's got no front wing, so that's going to be awful.
Hudsojo's
out. Hudsojo's clipped it coming through turn 5.
And let's see, what is that? It's a full yellow safety car.
That might be a full safety.
VSC? Anything, game? Tell us. Rob?
VSC.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
VSC. There we go. Don't tell us. It don't say.
It says it goes yellow, sector 1, 2 and 3, but doesn't say anything about it. Great. Cheers for that.
I've even paused it. There's nothing happening. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. So VSC on the opening lap of Australia. Oh, sorry, dog. Give me your hand. There we go. You little fuck. You're scratching my seat. You're hot. Yeah, you're very hot. The dog is very hot. There's no way of cooling him down either.
Kind of saved Moyland a little bit. Like, Moyland did end up getting away a bit, but he was almost getting swallowed up there.
Gone to green.
Gone to green now.
Leading this race. Jerome's leading. Moyland in second. Johnny's hosting third.
James Al's going defensive.
James
Al's letting McDutchface go.
Yeah, good.
He's on the soft tyre, so he's let him go. So McDutchface from, 9th on the grid up to 4th position, really getting the most out of these softs.
And he needs to, really.
That was nice play from James Al, thinking, let's just get... If he lets his teammate go and cause some problems up front, then it's actually going to bring him closer towards it anyway. So good play there from the teammates. I actually do like that Alpine now. More I look at it. You know what? I quite like that livery.
I've just
quite
seen a
nice.
message from Booker. Get up there, Johnny. Hadzojo for the win. I'm guessing that was done before the race started.
Yeah.
Then it's in the pits as well as Rob Sim Racer, so I have to get new wings for those two guys. We're on board now with a battle for basically for first with Jerome, Moyland, Johnny, and Dutchface. Dutchface is really closing the gap. He's
what's
gone
he
very
done there?
wide.
What's he done? Gone wide? Did you see that car on turn 9? He's jumped. Well, no, in fact, turn 10. He's jumped turn 10, and it's pushed him deep.
He's made his own track. I mean,
he literally just changed the limits.
You know, he's living outside the box at the moment. You know.
Yeah, it's a McDutch-based world, and we're all just living in it.
Yeah.
He just goes, nah, I don't like that corner.
Jerome
make it better.
is dropping Moylan though, so Moylan is losing ground.
I mean, medium to hard tyres, like this is actually quite for like in terms of teammate play, quite nice. Jerome's on those softer medium tyres. He's got his teammate as his kind of back guard, and Johnny Stokes, obviously still on those hard tyres, is going to be similar to Moyland. It's just McDutchface really at the moment.
And James is getting sucked in. He's actually
I was
up.
just about to say James Al's kind of being drawn along with him there. So McDutchface, he needs to make the most of these softs because he's only probably going to gather another couple laps before they're. Oh, and he's lost it! McDutchface is round. Oh, turn 6.
We said he's been struggling in.
Oh, and he's ghosted. He's got to wait now for everyone pretty much to come through.
Good,
he managed a little gap before Carl there. And he's going to lose out here though still.
Yeah, Carl's gone
Carl,
past
GGC, and just mate keeps going in front of Erez.
He fought Erez. But Erez is going to have pace because them softs might be a bit ruined, you know.
Yeah.
That's not helped out James Al either because he's lost now. That gap he had with Johnny
he lost the RS.
Feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, but he's on that soft tyre and he can push a little bit more now. So
Erez gone round. Erez has lost it. He hits the brakes. Oh, it's a wing.
How was he not out there, mate? If that was me, mate, my car would have fallen
locked
apart.
up his tyres so much there to make sure he didn't hit that wall. I don't know how he stopped. He lost so much momentum so quickly, so he done very well. But yeah, here we go. So he's going to need a new wing. Good job as well.
Dutchface gets past GGC there. GGC doesn't even really fight that.
Nah, not a point really. As Dutchface needs to now recoup. He needs to calm down and recoup what he's just lost. He's now behind Carl, who's up into 9th. Oh, but Dutchface is struggling, you know. Look, he's gone wide, and also GDC followed him as well. So Avi's now making a move, potentially on GDC. They're going side by side down the second straight. He's going
to try and go down to the outside, and GDC
Avi's trying to switch back.
Switch back from Avi on the outside again.
Beautiful move.
Nicely done there, going through turn 4.
Fucking lovely. That was nice. That was nice. Errors in the pits. Just left now for a new wing.
Around turn 5,
that was soft tyres. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've got Booker Bronco for an easy win. I'll take that action. I'll take that bet.
Well, with Dutchface is all over the back of Carl now. They're coming down on the run down to turn 9 and 10, and with Dutchface is going to try and go around the outside, but Carl's kind of just...
That was a good placement from Carl.
Shut the door there, very nice placement, good defence from Carl. AlphaTauri looking pretty smart too as well. There's so many nice liveries in this game actually.
Yeah, I think it helps that the Ilsi's on the hard tyres. It makes the livery stand out a bit more.
Yeah, probably.
Here we go, he's right up the backside. Oh, nearly inside of him there. Oh! He has a little switch again.
That was
he's struggling.
Avi's now almost like a lock-up. That's it, Avi's on the attack and...
False wide there.
Yeah, not much. I don't think there's much either of them could do there. No. The Dutchface was offline as it was, and it's obviously quite tight corner.
It was good defence. It was fair. He hasn't forced him off track. He just forced him.
Yeah, it was fair. Yeah. So Johnny Stokes half a second behind Moylan. Moylan's now 2.6 behind Jerome. James Al's right on the back of these guys on those medium tyres. Needs to make the most of them now. Now he's lost McDutchface.
Twitch from Johnny. A big switch from Johnny, so James out now right on the back. Johnny's losing that a little
opportunity that he needs.
Yellows are waving again. Who is that? It's GGC.
It's GGC, yeah.
Similar sort of place we lost it earlier. And
not quite fast enough down the straight.
I don't think he's lost wing damage. No, there's wings okay.
Close coming through here, through 9 and 10 now. DRS should be opening up. Does it still DRS here?
Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
But Johnny has it as well from Moyland.
Dutchface all over the back of Carl. Carl's making his car as wide as possible as they go through turns 9 and 10.
And Navi's waiting for something to happen here too. Navi's just waiting to pick up the pieces. Carl might even lose 2 positions here. Coming down into the corner. Avi slipstreaming Carl. Carl goes really defensive right onto the inside.
That's brave.
And goes... Yeah.
Ballsy from Carl. Ballsy from Carl.
He gave it a go. He gave it a go. Full defend, that was. Full defend.
Yeah.
I like it, I like it.
Yeah, it was
Those
worth a
teammates
try.
just
Worth
behind
a try.
him. He's on the hards too, he had nothing to lose really.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
can still keep going.
So, Moylan still keeping Johnny at bay at the moment, even though Johnny is within DRS. James is really limiting it, but he does need to make a move and get past Johnny because he wants to make these mediums work for him. On these, he's been held up a little bit, I think, by these hard tyres.
He is a little bit. It's tough though because obviously Johnny's getting DRS from Moylan, so James can't really do much. It's just a DRS train going on.
He's got to use his DRS or his ERS in a place where Johnny's not. He's got to kind of work out where
he needs to try and force Johnny into like going defensive or maybe running wide. Or Johnny had a little bit of a rear end step out there, and this might give James the little bit of momentum that he needs. But the DRS is open for Johnny.
Nah,
I think this is going to hold off James
basically
here.
Hold him back in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yellow flags are waving again. Scotty's gone round.
Oh, Scotty.
He's broken a pit board there, so that's going to cost him 30 grand, I think, there. Oh, he's lost it again, he's out!
Oh, and he's out! Wow. As if that, like...
That's Nicholas PK, eat your heart out.
Jeez. Scotty, we need a safety car. Is he a safety car, please, Scotty?
I reckon, you know, that actually could help. If it was, it can help out Johnny. But here we go.
Al and Carl switch.
Still Johnny.
Al-Udifa go, sorry.
Al-Udifa.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. So what is that? VSC again?
No, Scotty's leaving.
Is that a full safety car?
Yeah, full safety.
Full safety
We don't
car.
get told.
Why does it not tell us?
We just get sectors 1, 2 and 3 yellow. Full yellow.
Hang on. I'm going to quickly go to the settings right now. And see if I can...
Out. They should come up.
Spectators should see if it's safety car deployed.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you.
Customization. So here... It should do. It's meant to pop up massive right at the top.
Yeah, it should. Safety car. Let's see, can you change it to... Make sure... No, it doesn't come up. Look on... I can make sure it's on.
Need to change.
No, it's definitely not, it's not hidden. Oh, shut up. What are you saying?
I'll tell you one thing I'm going to change. That stupid yellow flag thing. Here, the yellow flag thing, I can move that across. That's what I want.
It won't work on here though.
It should do. Well, I don't know. It's letting me change it. We'll find out.
It won't work on here.
And then I want to
full safety car is out. Couple of guys are pitted. Jerome's pitted on for the hard. So is Chubb. So has Lulu. Speedy has been held up a bit by his teammate there. Does he have that helmet on? Is Joe? No, there's a helmet on there. So Joe's also gone onto the hard tyres. Dutch face onto the hards. Most of the gone onto the hards actually. Yep, hards for everyone. You get a hard. You get a hard. Everybody gets a hard. Oh, James Al stayed out. Questionable. Very questionable. I think if I was James, I would have gone on for a set of hards. You would have come out just behind Jerome in basically 4th. So I'm not sure on that call there from James Al. Banking on another safety car maybe. Cars pretty much can get to the end from here as well.
High likelihood of a second safety car though.
Very true. Very true. So Rob, how you doing? How you feeling your race so far? So safety car.
I don't know. Spun it myself. Yeah, safety car saved me. Hoping.
Make some places up. Get into the points.
Stick on these mediums. Use the extra bit of pace.
Johnny
Pick a couple up.
Hodzojo, someone gave me a generous nudge into the wall. Ooh. You got a clip of that, Hodzojo, so we can have a look? Have a little look at that. Have a little look-see. Have a look. I'm trying to see if they've got anything in the reporting.
So, Jerome's coming for a set of hards, Chubb's coming for a set of hards, Lulu, McDutchface, Speedy, Avi, Aludifa, GGC, Erez, all pitted in for a set of the hard tyres. It's only Moyland who stayed out on his hards, which makes sense. Same with Johnny and James L. Again with the mediums, they can do a bit longer.
Although, I will say, you can't tell from your clip because it's so fuzzy. Surely you can tell who's hit you if they're right behind you. It looks like it's Erez. I would say he's got a bit of a knock from Erez on the rear, which is letting him spin him. But obviously, we need to have Erez's point of view. Erez is not going to get that to you because he's racing. He's still in the race. Oh my god! I want to get in the shower or something. Anyone fancy watching that? I might do a shower stream. You know, shower watching the F1. That's what we should do, Alex. You know, a hot tub F1 commentating stream. You know, you combined in the sick people that love hot tub streams to the beautiful people that love the F1 and bring them all together.
I don't know, man. I reckon the people that watch hot tub streams are a bit crazy.
Oh, and they'll love us, man. We've got more tits than most of the girls they have on theirs.
It's probably true.
I'm thinking I've got a hot tub about
Rob's game.
3
I've got a hot tub.
Me.
I've got a hot tub. Come round, boys. Come round.
Yeah.
Mate, I've got a fucking swimming pool, so let's all get in the pool, mate. All of us get in the pool. I can get about 20 people in that pool.
Oh, Chubb's round.
What's up with the Chubb here?
Oh, he's
lost it.
He's lost it.
Chubb.
And he's beached.
He's beached. How is he beached there?
Oh, no. Oh, beached. I'm beached. There's. Oh, no, bro.
How is Chubb beat? Look, it doesn't even look like there's anything
yeah,
there.
Yeah, disqualifies beached.
There's nothing there, though. There's not a curb. How is he beat? What?
I'll jump on board with James out for the restart and see how Moylan gets away. He's doing it really last minute. He's gone.
Well,
and he's really caught out Johnny as James is going to probably get him before the line, though.
Jerome up to second.
And Jerome's already on. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1.
I think Jerome had to give the place
back. Oh, they did. They both did. They had to both pull back. Johnny had such a bad start that not. Whoa.
What's happened here?
That's Moylan.
Did he just get out of shape?
I think Moylan spun.
He just kind of ghosted, but he went really slowly.
It looked like he stopped.
What the hell?
He's down into 10th. I've got no idea what happened. It looked like he just stopped.
Well, yeah, I don't know what happened. Like his car was ghosted, and it just looked like he was going slowly.
Oh, the twitch there from Carl.
From Carl, but that's okay. Carl comes back on, does lose a couple places, but it's not end of the world there. So now it's Johnny up into first with James Howe still on those medium tyres, and James Howe's going to want to pit probably in the next few laps.
Also, Dutchface is back in this now.
Draw it out. Yeah, but Dutchface up into 4th position.
Remember as well that the top 2 haven't pitted.
He's actually trying to challenge Jerome here. He's looking quite quick at this phase of the Grand Prix, old McDutchface.
He's technically in provisional second right now, because these 2 haven't pitted.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, the safety car's kind of proper neutralised it a little bit. So Moylan into 9th still, on the back of, well, not fully on the back of Aludifa, but behind Aludifa.
Moylan now needs to try and work his way back through the field. He's stuck right now behind Alifa. I'm going to say Aludifa.
Oh, and Jerome has got James Al going down into turn 1 just on the outside.
He has good move there.
Nicely done there from Jerome.
Jerome's got very much more. Naughty boy Speedy gets a penalty.
That's it. And James Al now. I wonder if those mediums are going to just be like...
Well, Avi's making a move potentially. Looking round Speedy, but Joe covers it off. So Joe's trying to help out his teammate Lulu there a little bit.
You know for a fact that's not the case. You know Joe's trying to get past Lulu and can't yet.
Lulu gets a penalty as well.
Yeah, he's not being a rear gunner.
The thing is as well, like they were both in the party together, and Speedy decided to leave, and left Lulu on here. So not much teamwork there from the Red Bull boys.
From greedy number 25.
No, nothing at all.
Wanted all the plaudits.
So right now James out is chasing down Jerome. Jerome is losing the touch a little bit with Johnny Stokes. 1.5 the gap now.
Moylan's right on the back of Aludifa now and was having a little look coming down into turn 11. But it's all so close still.
It is.
If Moylan gets OUD far, he'll be right in the back of Avi, and then the Speedy, and then you've got Lulu before there's a bit of a gap to McDutch face.
I tell you what, you definitely can feel the new design was meant to allow for closer racing. You can definitely feel it.
Yeah,
you can definitely feel it, even in a game.
Really good exit through turn 14, but the straight line speed of AUD for is just
ridiculous.
Wow, that's meant to
0-0 wings
away there. Oh, I've heard about this. Some kind of 0-0 wing thing. Oh, it was on YouTube earlier on.
He's going to try again. No, he's got Al-Udifa is flying.
Really quick in that straight line with that. Definitely going for that lower.
Avi gets past Speedy. So, wait, who was behind Speedy? It wasn't Avi.
It was Avi.
Was it? Oh, it was Avi. Okay, I thought
it was Avi, and then Al-UD for Moylan Nellers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. How was that? Avi's looking very quick.
Avi's on the back of Lulu now. Lulu's people need to get past Lulu fast. He's dropping back from McDutch face a little bit there, but gaps. It's going to get to that stage where the gap's a bit of getting a bit too big. I mean, there's still plenty. It's not even halfway stage of the race yet. There's still plenty of time left, but you don't want to really give up too much time.
Oh, very wide there from Lulu. Big mistake.
Avi got a lovely corner there. Oh, Moylan with a 3-second time penalty too. You can tell he's trying hard to get past Avi far.
Avi makes a simple
up the inside, down into turn 11 on
that
Lulu.
Was a big mistake there from Lulu. As right behind as well, Moylan is
trying to get past Aud for here.
He's gone for it. Great
for
move.
the switchback though, on the ride down to turn 13 and gets the job done.
It's very clever.
Go a bit deep. Oh no! And Lulu's round. No, Lulu. You were doing so well.
That's what we'd like to see.
Oh, there's Lulu's back. Guess who's back?
He's clearly went to his sister. Look, give me the controller back. I can do this. Lost it.
Yeah, I can hold the fort. Ah, I've spun it. Why did you give me the controller back?
You got DRS still, so you never know.
And Moylan's got Speedy.
Yeah,
on the run down now to turn 3.
Oh, School Joe's going to come back
really
in though.
Deep though, and is Moylan going to hold it? Oh, that got really back-endy. And now he's back behind Al-Udifa. Oh, he could even lose that to Neles. And is Erez going to... Erez will be in with his little sniff here, I think.
Nah, he's backed off. He backed off that one. That was a very good save there from Moylan. But look at the pace he's got from over Neles. He's right up his rear right now. Neles got the ERS flashing away.
Turn 9, he's on the outside.
He can't.
Obviously, Neles has no... You won't have the speed, there's no ERS left. He's going to be so much slower in a straight line. So here it comes now through here, 9 and 10.
Oh, lovely turn. Look at that. Beautiful done by Moylan.
Lovely. Yeah, nicely done there. Just having a nice proper line through there. Got the job done on Neles. And now he's got to get back past Aud far and back past Speedy.
Yeah,
and Avi's actually still dropping back from McDutch face still.
He's getting a nice drive. Oh, he's going for a move. Moylan's going for a move around the outside of the penultimate corner. Can he make it stick?
Oh no, Aud
has lost it, trying to hold it.
That didn't look like any...
No contact. No contact. He was just on the power a bit too early. Caused him to lose his rear. He hot up his rear. James Al's in the pits. James Al's pitted.
I thought James Al might try something different and try and make those mediums go really long and then go for a set of softs, but that doesn't seem like a good strategy in this game, so I'm glad he hasn't gone for that.
Joe took a leaf out
picked
of...
up a 3-second time penalty.
Speed took a leaf out of Verstappen's book there and did a little bit of a wiggle on the straight, a little bit of a weave on the straight to stop the...
Moylan with another time penalty. That's 6 seconds for Moylan now.
That's something you don't see very often as well.
I mean, most people haven't raced Australia really, because didn't do it last year in a lot of league races.
Yeah.
But it's still very strict in this game, so...
But right now we're seeing a recreate of the season from last of a Mercedes versus Red Bull, and look at that drive Moylan gets out of there. He had to actually hit the brakes, lost momentum. He hit the brakes there, lost momentum a lot, but it's still enough.
Easily done on the inside.
Very nicely done
from Moylan.
Moylan is over it.
You see Nella's getting a bit twitchy in the background there. Oh, and who was that?
Was that Carl? Wide.
No, that was Rob. Rob ran a little bit deep there. To turn 11.
I think Jack's sitting at home loving the fact that Moylan's battling through everyone right now. But Moylan now's got a bit of a gap. Bit of a gap between him and the next.
To get to Avi, that's quite a lot.
Erez is chasing down Neles as well. Oh, yellow flags are waving.
He still needs to pit as well, doesn't he?
Lulu's round again. On the final corner, Lulu's round.
Okay, let's get it back going again. Though,
that final 2 corners is coming a cropper for Lulu.
Aud has gone for a set of softs. They're going to
punchy.
struggle, I think, to get to the end.
Yeah, they won't get to the
14
end.
laps, they'll be ruined. At least
They
by
won't get to
judging
the
by
end.
how this game's gone on for the sauce.
We'll jump back on board
Erez
with
is right on the back of Nelly's.
And GGC and Rob swap places. I think that was just teammate orders, as Rob's let past GDC, the faster driver. Neles now still chasing down the back of that Haas. He's a nice line through here, but he doesn't get it. Oh, I thought he was going to go wide again.
Yeah, Erez runs a little bit wide there on the exit of turn 10, so loses a bit of time out to Neles, so not going to be able to make a move here. Speedy's falling back a little bit now from Moylan, and Moylan's actually falling back from Avi. But again, 14 lap old hards. He's going to have to take these probably. I reckon he wants to go hard to. I just don't rate the softs on this game. Usually you'd always think, oh, if you can get to the softs, you want to do it. But I think he wants us to have a nice fresh set of mediums for the end.
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon maybe lap 18 to 20.
I just noticed on the board something else we're used to seeing, which is Rob ahead of Lulu, which is nice to see. Recreating where they finished in the standings last year.
Well, Rob has been saying that Lulu's washed up now.
Well,
he
just purely
he goes
11 seconds gap. It's just I think he's right.
Yeah, I mean he was just Lulu's washed up, mate. I'm gonna slap him about on the track. So I mean, obviously it's what we're seeing right now. But it's a shame, really. Lulu in his prime. Yeah. Great average racer.
That one race.
That one race, he came like 9th. No, I'm joking.
I'm joking. His prime was about 10 minutes ago when he got into Q3.
When he was like 6th.
Yeah.
Free spun. Bless him.
So Erez is still chasing down Neles, and Neles is making a lot of mistakes, but Erez can't capitalise on it because he's still within that DRS of Speedy ahead of him. The medium tyres are definitely helping out Neles to keep that gap where he needs it. As Johnny's in the pits, Johnny's now pitted from second place. So Jerome will retake the lead.
Hards he's gone for. It's going to be a set of mediums here.
Yeah, definitely a set of mediums. They're safely getting to the end. I would imagine that Moylan will stay out for a few more laps and try and recoup as much as he can. Maybe do the overcut.
Yeah, the problem is he's not really catching Avi. And no one's really catching. Avi's not really catching him at Dutch phase. Moylan's been struggling around that 5.8 to 6.2-ish kind of gap mark.
James got past Carl.
Yeah,
Carl's keeping it clean, you know. Carl's doing quite well. He's keeping it very clean.
Position. I'm still waiting for a full send from Carl, though.
Yeah, we need to have Carl full send. Wide there from GDC as Rob is chasing down his teammate in 12th. There's no other real gaps. I want to stay on board with a battle for 5th between Speedy, Neles and Erez. Beached my fucking ass. You were totally beached, bro.
I don't know how that counted as him being beached there. It's like a flat bit of land.
Have you ever seen that, Chubb? The beached whale. Oh no, I'm beached ears. You right there, bro? Erez now going side by side with Neles. Oh dear, contact there. Bit of kissing, bit of rubbing. As Neles is still trying to keep down the inside, but I think he's going to have to yield this as Erez takes the position up into 6th. Will he get DRS though? I don't think he will because Neles has picked it up. So Neles can now try and jump back on him. Don't forget.
15 lap old medium's about to come off of his car.
He's forcing Erez into a mistake and Neles goes back round the outside. That is a great move from Neles. He stuck his nose in, forced Erez to make the decision to defend, and then just goes, you know what? I don't want it. I'll go around the outside here, mate. Great move there. Back into 6th.
Oh, a new wing for Rob. That's going to cost him quite a bit of time. And a set of hards there. Back on the hards that he started the race on. Obviously, he only got a lap out of them because he broke his wing on the first lap. So, onto a set of hards for Rob. And how far behind Lulu is he? 14 seconds. Okay, but fresh tyres.
But
Dodge Face is out!
Johnny Stokes making a move.
With Dodge Face is out, he's crashed it on the exit turn 10.
Safety car.
Safety car. Oh,
could that have saved Moylan? That has saved Moylan.
Yeah,
he can now pit.
It saved me.
And it saved Rob
as well, yeah. Rob's got it's too far away for people to think about softs, really. So Moylan's going to go for a fresh set of mediums. get this in the bag.
I think most of the pack should go for a fresh set of mediums because Jerome's coming in. Oh, that's going to really screw up Moylan though.
You only get one set of mediums, one set of hards
you
in
do,
this.
don't you? You do, don't you, actually? So Jerome might have to go for softs.
Yeah, but
Moylan's okay.
Only a tiny bit,
too bad.
Only a tiny bit.
Fresh set of mediums. What's Jerome gone for? Jerome...
Do you know what?
Has gone
Moylan,
for
that's really helped him
mediums.
out. He's going to come out. He possibly just behind Johnny Stokes, I believe. Yeah, he has.
He's gone for softs.
This is really saved Moylan's race. Moylan, how you feel about safety car?
But that's not bad.
Better than I was before it. I did a full 360.
Oh, is that
on
what you
restart?
did?
Yeah.
We
I went all the way around.
We saw you just stopped in the middle of the track. What the fuck happened to you?
No, I just didn't have any temperature in them. They're a nightmare to get like.
He did a full 360, Alex, and basically that's why he looked like he was just stopped on track because he'd already spun round. There you go. So, some drivers picking the softs. Avi's chosen softs. Speedy on the softs. Lulu's chosen softs. Algeef was putting for mediums. Rob stayed out.
I feel like it's going to be tough by the end of it still, even on the softs. They're just so bad in this game, I feel like.
Dutch Face is a big shock, because he has definitely got the pace, but his consistency and the fact he keeps on spinning and DNFing, this is what cost him a Tier 1's place in TTFL. And looks like it's going to hamper him this year as well in RPR. A big shame.
I think a lot of people are going to be spinning.
Sauce will have the edge over the first 4 laps, and then anyone on something harder will come back at them.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Avi basically has to now attack, get past Johnny, get past Jerome as quick as he can, and try and gap as much as he can. But James out on the hards is I think he's gonna be struggling. Same with you, Rob. Really, I think you're gonna be going backwards before you go forwards, unless you sacrifice a place to Lulu and go in for a fresh set, and you come out just behind him anyway.
They're gonna have to. Softs ain't gonna get 11 laps, not unless you properly manage them.
Yeah, I don't think you'd even want them on for.
They'll be on 70% by the end and in blowout territory.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think.
Al-Yudif was coming in. Evening, Craig. How are you doing today, pal? You've joined us with 10 laps to go in a safety car. So, good time to join, really.
Al-Yudif is back in the pits.
Yeah, he's doing the tactic of getting a fresh set of tyres. He's going up for softs.
Fresh set of softs now.
Not a bad idea. There'll be a lap healthier than most of these other drivers on track. So, that could be all the difference. You never know. As he rejoins now in 13th place. Tell Rob and Lewis I expect top 6. That ain't happening from them. Bottom 6, they've got you. They'll do it. They'll sort it out for you. Top 6, nah. There we go. So we'll have a look at the position changes while we're going rounds. Penalties as well. So most drivers with 3 seconds if they've got it, and then you've got Moylan, Speedy on 6, and Erez on 9. When it comes down to position changes, our biggest winner or biggest gainer is Neles up 7. Our biggest loser is Lulu down 4. Technically, it's Dutch Face down 5, but he's out, so it doesn't really count. So it is Lulu. But there's not much change really. Okay, you got Speedy's up 6, Carl's up 6, Neles up 7, Al Geneva's up 2, Abby's up 2, Johnny up 1, and then Moylan's down 3, and Lulu's down 4. Safety car is in this lap. That's a very late call.
Yeah, very late call. So I know Jerome's going to have to slow down, group the pack up, and try and catch everyone by surprise.
Now, Johnny did get really surprised by Moylan's restart earlier. It caused Jerome and Lulu to back out, or James to back out of an attack.
Jerome's still not gone yet. Still not gone.
No, he's waited the last minute. He's gone now, but
pretty much right there.
Yeah,
I didn't catch him out that time. He was
still a little,
Johnny was so close.
A little bit, but not.
Yeah, he was alongside him, but I mean, he's still like there or thereabouts, isn't he? 4 laps. I mean, fresher tyres too. Jerome's actually on the back foot here. 9-lap-old mediums. By the time they get to the end of the race, they're going to be a really worn set of mediums for Jerome.
Yeah, there will be.
He's gonna struggle.
GDC, has he gone round? No, he's going to attack on Al Jadifa.
Oh no, Erez is round.
Erez is round.
Erez has lost it.
Lucky Ghostin's
Erez
on.
has lost it.
GGC.
Yeah, well done Scotty for putting Ghost on, mate. Good decision, mate. Good decision.
GGC and Erez are fighting for that position. Still,
oh
big
no!
crash.
Who's that?
It's Rob.
That's Lulu.
Lulu and Rob.
Oh.
No, Rob. No, it's not Lulu. It's not Lulu. It's Rob. Just Rob.
No, Lulu's lost his wing though.
Has he?
Lulu was in the wall. Yeah, he's got no wing.
How's he? He didn't really lose anything. Like time-wise.
Yeah, no.
Rob spun it off the curb and as he spun it, he's gone straight into the front of me.
There you go.
Rob, mate, that's poor form, that is, mate. That's poor form.
At least get his wheel out with him.
It's unlucky.
My defence is he could have been able to brake.
So back to the restart of this race. Moreland is right behind James Al. James Al's on his harder tyres. Moreland on the mediums.
On the softs as well. Moreland looked like he got a very good exit out of turn 14 though. Right on the back of James Al.
Look at James.
Is he going to try and make a move into turn 1? Nah, way too fast in that straight line, James is.
He's got a much better line though from Moreland. So James is obviously up first. Oh, he's going round it outside.
Around the outside there, down into turn 4.
Oh, he's not able to. Oh, how did he catch that? That was a great catch. Moreland, it's hammer time. It is definitely hammer time, Moreland. You got to put your foot down, pedal to the metal and all that good stuff. As he's chasing down James out, he needs to get past him as quick as he can because James is going to hold him up. He's making another attempt now. ERS in use.
For this long sweep.
But James, he's set up. He's just much more downforce. You could much less downforce. You can see it for the corners. Moreland's got the speeds, but James has got the speed, but Moreland's got the corner in. Oh, the curb there again. Look at this. Look, but James is going to reel it back in.
Well, I'm going to switch it. Has a little look-see up the inside, but just plants his car there. Let's James.
James
is a back endy. Is that going to give Moreland the advantage that he needs around the outside now?
Great helicopter shot as well. We got there.
Into 13 and gets the job done. And
wow!
Oh, and Speedy.
Joe, what are you doing?
Ooh, comes in UFC style. John Jones like spinning a back fist. Absolute pushes.
Rob spun.
James out.
He's got another wing. That's another wing for Rob.
Rear wing's gone as well.
Oh, his day's gone from bad to worse.
Williams can't afford this. Rob's single-handedly bankrupting Williams here.
And right now, Avi, Jerome and Johnny are still battling out for first place. Moreland is trying his desperate hardest to catch up and get in these
fresh. He's got the freshest set of mediums as well, other than like Carl. So in his top 4, he's got the freshest set
Carl
of mediums.
Is in 8th.
Probably the best tyre to be on. I mean, Johnny will be okay, but Johnny's will be slower. Avi's softs are going to wear out, I think. So Moreland's in a good position right now, and Jerome's tyres 11 lap old. They're going to be just toasted, I think.
How nervous Fit Mrs. Carl is right now, knowing that Carl is in 8th for potential 3 points on the cards.
Well, I mean, she knows what the promise is to Carl. Carl's sitting there with a massive grin on his face. He's like, I'm in 8th. I'm in 8th.
He's like, you know what this means.
Get in the shower, Mrs. Carl. I'm in 8th position.
Get that sweatiness off, so I can put it back on. But he's doing very well. Neles right now is chasing as well. James out.
Right behind Carl though.
This is a battle for the ages. Right now, Carl is on the radio. You know, 100% to the pit wall. Please stay. Keep. No, Al-Yadifas. Let's like. No, do you know what, mate? Screw your deal. Who's that? The pits? That Rob.
Ooh, me.
Rob, come out again. Good job, he was ghosted.
Moreland's not struggling to catch up with Avi, but not making.
I think the fact that they got the DRS is not helping.
Yeah.
They're not being held up. Like no one's gone for a move. No one's gone for an overtake. They're just.
Rob's lost it again. Dropped it again at turn 4.
My rear wing's.
Your rear wing's broken, is it? That's going to be Spin City, I think, now, if your rear wing's broken.
Yeah, I'm going to park this up.
Yeah, it might be the best option.
Yeah, save William some money there, I think. It's a big shame, though. But yeah, I think this battle for first, it's not helping Moreland, because look at the DRS they're getting off each other. They're all pushing as hard as they can, and no one's making a move. No one's even attempting a little look-in or anything like that.
Yeah, see, but this doesn't favour Avi. Avi's on those soft tyres. He needs to try and make the most of them. He needs to really just try and crack on. And I mean, I know it's hard when you're kind of in a bit of a DRS train, but I mean, Moylan he gets about 1.5 seconds, loses some out down the straights, closes back up in the corners, and another straight happens, and he loses the time that he's gained.
Yeah. Oh, Rob's been sick.
I'm trying to get it to the pits to retire. I know the car's going to come back out on track after I retire, but I don't want to cause the safety car.
Have you spun so much you just fret up now? Oh, I can't do this.
Yeah, motion sickness. He's like, whoa.
To be fair, the heat,
it must be. It is very hot.
It's bad.
Apparently, it's 15 degrees outside. I don't not believe
No, it's a joke. I got sweat dripping off my nose.
it. and you're only in 12th.
That's why I spun that second time. I tried to move the sweat, so I flicked my head, and as I flicked my head, I put my foot on the accelerator a bit too early. And that was it, mate. The rear end just went.
Fuck's sake, that's funny.
Even with my redneck, I nearly said hobo, redneck solution to cooling, it's 44 in my sim room at the minute.
Rob put his top in the freezer for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
And well, Moylan's wearing a bandana that he put in the freezer. Jerome fast lap 121.1. This is the struggle that he's giving his teammate right now. Yes, he's doing very well, but he's dragging these two with him. So although they're not lapping as fast, they are not doing as bad.
Jerome's getting to the stage where his mediums will actually start. I mean, he didn't quite hit the apex there either. His mediums are going to be wearing badly between now. So there's still a few laps left as well. Can Jerome hold on, or is Johnny Stokes just biding his time, waiting for those mediums to really go off, so he can make a nice easy overtake?
And Avi's sitting there with no penalties right now. He is looking quite good for the win of this race, you know. So it's probably another reason why Avi's not making the overtake. You know what? I'm just going to stick behind.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, minor language.
Now you don't fucking swear on our stream.
Mate. That's fucking
Sorry,
ridiculous.
I was wiping my face down the start finish straight and didn't see the grass on my left.
You know, honestly, mate,
close the
do
gap
what I
little
do.
bit
Wear a
more.
helmet. You don't get it.
What, sweat?
Yeah, I wear a helmet when I'm racing, mate.
Hobo's full race suit, mate. He's a full race suit wanker.
Yeah, definitely.
Full kit wanker.
Yeah, he is.
Or you take inspiration from Niki Lauda and get constructive surgery, get leg from your
struggling.
Skin from your leg onto your forehead.
0.3 of a second now, Johnny and Jerome.
You know what?
Thinking about
Moylan's come back now. Moylan's now in DRS.
Yeah, Moylan's right there now.
120.7.
The best thing that Jerome can do, if he's a team player, obviously he's going to want the win, but his tyres are going to be knackered, is back him like he's done, maybe unintentionally, back him into Moylan. Let Moylan get some DRS, see if Moylan can get through. Which might be what he's thinking is. Who knows?
Yeah, Moylan's got to make a move. He's very twitchy though again. As James Al gets past Speedy for 5th place. It's a good move there from James. Up into 5th. Speedy down into 6th.
When did Sub get disqualified?
When he got beached.
He got beached.
He got beached.
Ah, of course he did, yeah.
He's beached, bro. Oh, no. Honestly, watch the video. Like, watch Beach Dares. That's all you got to do. And you understand my reference. Avi's dropped DRS. Them tyres have fallen off. Moylan's on the attack.
Right behind him. Gets a much better drive out of turn 10 on the run down to turn 11. And I don't think there's anything Avi can do about it.
Moylan
the
has
only thing that Avi still has. Avi, yeah, he takes it lovely every time. Avi still. Oh, and again.
The second twitch.
Jeez, well held there by Moylan. But Avi doesn't have any penalties still.
No,
and I mean, everyone else.
Really well.
I mean,
but his tyres are going to fall off. This is the problem that Avi's going to have now. His tyres are going to be falling. Can he keep at least 6 seconds between Moylan? I think it was 3 between Jerome and Johnny. And that's all he's got to keep within 3 seconds. He's already losing that now. Like the gap between him and the leaders, currently 2.8 seconds and getting bigger. So he's potentially losing out by
on back now as well.
On his race win.
Johnny.
If he can keep in the DRS of Moylan and use Moylan to pull him up to Johnny, he'll be alright.
Yeah, he needs to. That's what he needs to do. Al Jalifa's also chasing down.
Well, you've got James Al. Well, no, there's a bit
it's too much back, unless a mistake happens. But yeah, and also Al Jalifa, keep an eye on him for a battle between him and Neles. The 7th.
Castle in 9th.
Carl's doing well. 2 points on the
And
board.
Carl has no penalties. Carl's got no penalties either.
So he could jump up quite a bit. Mrs. Carl's freaking out. She could try and put him off, I reckon. She's going to get her new signed DXT commentator top. And maybe try and put him off.
6 business months.
Yeah. And if you could ever get guys, if you do want that, do hit up the DXT merch website.
Oh.
As Rob's gone round.
Lulu's round. No, Lulu.
Rob's
Yeah, Rob's already out.
Lulu's round. I'm going to get
Again.
a top that says, Lulu Spinneroonie. That'll be the next one to hit the shelves. Moylan's losing touch a little bit to Johnny Stokes.
Yeah, last lap of the race. Moylan's too far back. Jerome's holding on with these 17-lap old tyres. Johnny needs to do something now if he's going to try and make it happen.
Yeah, and Avi is dropping back as well. He's now 1.3 behind.
Al Judifer's out, I think.
Oh,
Al Judifer.
What's up in the... Oh, he has.
Al
Carl up
Udifer.
to 8.
Al Udifer.
Al Udifer.
Al Udifter. After you
Udifter.
randomly added an extra. Oh,
Yeah, a bit of a typo there.
He's had a
He's had a
spin on
spin, yeah. Turn one.
T1.
He's still going. He's still good. He has DRS somehow. I don't know where, but he's got DRS.
Johnny's right on the back of Jerome. Is he going to try and do a little bit of lunge, last minute lunge somewhere? He's right there. Jerome goes really defensive. Oh, that's going to give Johnny actually a little bit of extra momentum.
He's going to go for it.
Johnny's going to try and go up the inside.
Into the penultimate.
Oh, contact!
No spin, so is Jerome going to try and hang on? Oh, he thought about the dive. Where's the full send, Jerome?
That's a great move from Johnny, and it will
well
give
played,
him
Johnny,
the
biding his
potential
time.
win of the race on the final corners. Brilliant race
here
from
we go.
Johnny, brilliant from Jerome.
So Johnny crosses the line to take the win. Jerome second. Moylan's going to be third, but I think
he
Avi's going to
won't keep
pit Moyland. So Avi up into third position, and where's James out in comparison? I think he's too far back.
So Moylan takes fourth, James out fifth, Speedy sixth, Neles going to cross the line seventh, but will he keep it?
Carl might pop up, I think. Is Carl going to pop up?
Yes,
six! Carl up to six!
Carl up to six!
Go on. That's probably his highest points total of the whole season in the first race.
He scored more points in this race than the whole of last season. Well done.
Oh, Mrs. Carl owes that extra special surprise.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I think.
100%.
Sixth place, highest points total already, and it's only race one.
Al Judifer in 11th, so it's going to be the wooden spoon award for Al Judifer. Do you know what I reckon it was? Oh, Chubb suddenly come out of the pits.
Chubb's finally unbeached. I'm going, boys.
Well done, go on, Chubb. He's been there the whole time.
That's it. The Masters have only just pushed him off the grass.
I reckon what it was for Al Judifer, like he was so happy that we've called him his right name that he's made a mistake, and it's cost him his 1 point.
He's so shocked by it. He was like, whoa.
Oh, I got an achievement there. Watch for lie. Thank you very much, game. I'll be getting a lot of them this year. But yeah, Neles B, driver of the day. Nah, Carl. Carl, driver of the day.
Yeah, I can back Carl.
Honestly, Carl does deserve it. To finish sixth.
Yeah, no penalties.
Kept out of trouble.
Really. Yeah,
kept out of trouble as well, yeah, most definitely. Since when did this character become blonde?
Oh.
This one, last year, where he had brown hair. So what, this year he's dyed his hair? What's going on?
He's just picked a different loadout, or he's gone default.
God knows. But there you go, your stand-ins for the first race of Season 7. Mr. Carl here.
Oh, well,
all my points in seasons and RPR. I have never had so... Wait, in every season combined, you've not... Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, he's finished on like 3 to 6, if I remember rightly. Like points over a whole season. He had that good run, not last season, the season before, I think it was.
Yeah, he had a couple of good races.
He had a few good races, but he still only amassed like 6 points then, I think.
Well done, Carl. No, Carl, honestly, that was a good race. Well done.
Yeah,
you kept out of trouble.
Well played, Carl, man. Well played.
Well played. But yeah, Johnny Stokes is our race winner. Across the line first, and we'll keep it. Jerome in second. What a battle that was for the last lap. Avi comes home in third up to no penalties for him, so well done from him. Moylan did cross in third, but penalties. He will drop down to fourth, but does get a fast lap of the race.
I think Moylan will take that, to be fair.
Yeah, and fast lap as well, which is good. James out in fifth. Our driver of the day, Mr. Carl, in sixth. Neles B in seventh. Speedy in 8th, GDC in 9th, Erez in 10th. Rounds up the points. Al Judifa in 11th. Al Udifa in 11th. 12th is DXT Lulu. Rob did have the DNF on track, in pits because of his damage.
In pits because of all the
And then we
damage.
had Dutch Face Chubb. Who else was it? Dutch Face Chubb. Can't remember now. But yeah, all them guys gone out. It was and Hazojo. Don't forget Hazojo. It was a good race. It was a good race. I'm buzzing. Anyway, back to Mrs. C. Well done, Carl. Very good. Very good, mate. But here we go. So, did you enjoy your first race? Rob, how was it first race back?
Yeah, it was good. I did enjoy it. There's still a few little characteristics of these cars to get used to.
Yeah, it was a good race though. Good race to watch as always. I think it does help with the new design of the cars. You can easily race quite close together without getting dirty air, which is nice to see from our point of view.
Yeah, it is a lot easier to follow and not just be obliterated. Once someone goes past, even with DRS, you can still pick up the slipstream behind them and stick with them and gain the DRS in the next section.
To be honest, even when someone's got DRS, it's not as easy as what it used to be to overtake now.
No, it's not. We saw it today. It was a struggle, but it was good racing. Moreland, disappointed with fourth, or are you quite happy with that?
That depends what point you would have asked me that. In end, yeah, but I just I screwed myself too much really. Just messy. I think you probably saw that there were a lot of wiggles and stuff, so I'm not quite on it yet. But it is what it is. I'll take fourth. It's better than not finishing, so yeah. I don't think I could have caught them three at end. The two at the end anyway.
Throwing shade at Rob there. It's better than not finishing it though.
Hey. Mrs. Carl was disappointed for you.
She's always disappointed for me. Well, apart from when she's happy.
You're just a disappointment.
Speaking of disappointments, Joe, how was the race today? I'm joking, Joe. I'm joking. How was it? How did you find it? How was your first race back? Oh, throwing shade.
Throwing shade again.
Is this how we're moving already, mate?
Yeah, your teammate's a pain in the arse, Speedy. You want to suck him off, get a decent one.
Well, maybe, Joe, if you kept in the party with him, you could have spoken to him, but you
to be honest,
leave.
Speedy, it's all right, mate. Because I didn't DNF, you didn't DNF, but I'm pretty sure Rob did. So I don't know why he's piping up.
Ooh, you hear it here first.
Wow. Calm down.
Welcome to RPR After Hours.
We got another 22 races of this shit, I think, innit?
Lewis, next time ghosting won't be off, so when I spin and take you out, I'll proper take you out.
Ooh.
I'm going to tell my mummy.
Yeah, she said you screwed. Deal with it.
Mr. Carl says we have next week, Moreland.
There's always next week. To be honest, I'll be happy to just be comfortable while I'm doing it. Like, that whole frozen bandana thing worked for literally like 2 laps. And I've just been like drenched in sweat since. It's so hot in this room.
I might go for a dip in the pool in a minute, just so I can cool down.
Oh, I might. I'm considering it.
It's the Austrian one next week. It's a sprint race too.
Oh, it's Austria.
Yeah, and it's a sprint race.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up next week, Mrs. Cole.
Yeah, as Lulu just said, it is Austria next week. Thank you very much for everyone jumping in. Good race, Alex. Was it good to be back? Thank you for jumping in for the first one. Thank you.
It was nice to come back.
I wish it wasn't.
Well, I probably would have made. No, I would have. I'd rather it be cooler, to be fair, because I probably would have been back in time anyway. And now I'm just hot and just can't be asked.
You're always hot, mate, in my eyes.
Well, I know I am, but it's when it's like 40 degrees,
Right,
mate. I'm sizzling.
This is getting cringe in here.
Shut up, sexy.
Shut up, Rob.
Just jealous, man.
Yeah, Rob, you snake.
No,
That was Lulu.
yeah, no, it's nice to be back. And yeah, I know.
Yeah, it went, Rob.
No. I just thought.
I was checking.
That hate has definitely gone to your head.
Oh, well, yes, it
Whoa!
was. Oh, yes, it
Joe,
was.
mate, you slapped him off the field, mate. You were just like, fuck off. It
Mate,
was. Well,
you hit him in the side pod.
you just crashed into him pretty
There's
much.
there's a corner there, Joe. You can't just straight line it because you feel like it. Mamma mia, fuck off!
Right, this is getting too political for my liking, so I'm going to bed.
Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you heard, even the last 5 minutes, that was RPR After Dark. Hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well on the DXT channel and the RPR. If you want to hear more from us, we are doing our Spin the War allocation for TTFL on Wednesday at 8:30. So do tune in for that. So we've got to assign all the cars and teammates and get ready for our season. Yo.
No one asked.
Shut up.
I know what car you're getting now, mate.
Sorry, Lulu, what tier are you in? What tier are you in, Lulu?
RPR race that me and Homer will be commentating on.
What tier are you in a TTFL? Tier 2? Yeah, shut up.
I'm hanging my boots
tier 3, isn't he?
He will be in tier 3 when Xbox coming.
And he'll still DNF.
Mate, there's a reason why you're now a commentator.
Don't forget as well, you'll be listening to the one and only Rob Sim Racer is our new commentator officially for our Friday League. So thank you, Rob. You looking forward to your first race?
I am. Can't be any worse than what he's done now.
So he won't be watching you, mate, because you'll be in tier 2.
Yay! I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a good crack. I'm going to try and keep it entertaining. Hopefully I can tag a couple of drivers in for a 5-minute chat afterwards before I have to disappear off and start GP2.
Yeah, thank you for stepping up on that. But yeah, guys, tune in next week for round 2 of Austria for a sprint race. Hopefully neither will be here to see, but we won't know about that until later on. Yeah, welcome to the party.
Yeah, you'll show up halfway through for that as well.
Just to give everyone a heads up, the sprint race format is short qualifying, sprint race, and then the feature race.
Here we go. So thank you for this up again. Thank you for watching.
End it.
What are you on about?
Speak to you guys in a bit. Bye bye.
Take it easy.